Okay, y'all, so like I told you, I'm gonna be showing you how to wash them with very affordable Dove, and then also with this one, the Ellie Maya. So I'm gonna show you guys how this works. So I like to keep my water a little bit warm, not too hot. That's perfect. And I like to get my dough just wetted a little bit. And what I like to do is with the dough, I go in with the, So I go in with the bigger ones, but you have to make sure that water doesn't go inside this part, because that's where the like glue part of it is, and if water goes in there, like it will easily come off. So just make sure to wet that part. You don't have to keep your water on, just save some, you know. And then you just go like this, and as you can tell, the lock is starting to come off. Go like that, and then just use your hand as to take off all of that. And guys, for deep cleaning, normally you're supposed to deep clean all of your brushes once a month, because it can have bacteria and all kinds of nasty stuff. But when it comes to the brushes that you use for your foundation, you have to do that every week or twice a week, because of all the residue that it holds. So just make sure that you are cleaning your brushes. It's really bad for you not to clean your brushes at all, like at all. So I would say once a month, deep clean your brushes, which is this, is washing them with an actual soap. And then other times you can use another form, which is just using a makeup remover for the brushes, and I'll show you guys in a little bit. So this is how I did it with the Dove. So as you can tell, it's super clean already. The way to make sure that it's clean is while you push, nothing comes out but water. And that's pretty much it. Honestly, the biggest difference between the affordable, Dove and this is that this one is shampoo and conditioner. So your hair, the hair of the brush will be very smooth. But if you don't care for that, it doesn't really matter. But I like to use this one, so I just wet it a little bit. And I like to use this one for like the smaller brushes, because this is way more smaller. So I'm gonna wet it just a little bit, and then just go in just like this. And then this one has another side to it, so I'm gonna use that side as well. And then just use your hand. It smells very nice. And it, like, when they dry up, I can definitely tell the difference between the Dove and this. It's way more smoother. But honestly, if you're on a budget, don't even worry about having to buy that. Just make sure you have Dove. Or also the other one I was actually thinking about was, it's called Zote. Z-O-T-E. That one you can pretty much find it anywhere as well, and I think it might be cheaper than the Dove. And you can find it at like the 99-cent store anywhere. So pretty much that's just how you go about it. So I'm gonna just do a little more just so you guys can see. And when you're done, just have just put a towel or something and lay them down. If you don't have like the ones to like hold them up, I know a lot of people do, but I don't have the money for it, so I just use a towel. And that is clean, guys. Super, super clean. And as for me, I'm a makeup artist, so I'm freelancing. And you know, you have to have your stuff clean because, I mean, if they end up with a pink eye or something, it's your fault. And girl, they can sue you. So be careful. Make sure your stuff is clean. You know, that's one of my pet peeves when I see dirty brushes, dirty bag of makeup. It's like, you know that stuff not clean. So be aware of that. Even if you're not a makeup artist, make sure your stuff is clean, because this is what goes on your face, you know? If you're breaking out, this is probably why, because you're not cleaning your brushes. It goes also for your beauty blender. I'll show you guys how I clean that in a moment. So it's clean, guys. And don't be scared if some hair falls off of it. It's gonna end up happening. Just know. So just very easy. And some of them that I have aren't as dirty as other ones.
Kangen water 8.5.
Okay. So that's clean, guys. So it's that easy, guys. It's super, super easy. It's just you having to do it. So there you go. Very, very easy. Y'all see all that's coming off. Make sure everything comes off. And it normally takes about 8 hours or so for it to like all the way dry up. So just let it sit there for a night, and then in the morning you check. Mostly the smallest like brushes will be done in like 4 or 5 hours, but just let it sit there for a while. All right, so that is clean. So as you guys can tell, I did try both of the ways, you know, for you guys to see. They both clean pretty much the same. The only thing, like I said, is the conditioner in it. So next I'm gonna show you guys how to clean a your sponges. So give me 1 sec. I'm back with the beauty blender. As you can tell, it is dirty, foundation and all. Also make sure that this is being cleaned at least once a week, because it could also hold a lot of bacteria and a lot of things that you don't want to put on your face. So just pretty much just wet it. And what you're gonna do with this one, just go like that. And you can also use a Dove. I'll show you guys right now. And just squeeze all that out. You see that? So that was with this one, and you can do the same thing with this Dove right here. So all you gotta do is just go like that. Add a little water to it if it dries up, but you guys can tell, you see, all that stuff is just coming out. There we go. That nastiness, and get it all out. And just keep doing it until all that stuff ain't coming out no more. It's really, really, really important to keep all of your makeup stuff clean. And also, I'll show you guys, after I'm done showing you with this, I'm gonna show you how to clean it when it's just like a quick clean. And you can do that like once in a while. You don't have to always do that, but I'm gonna show you another way, because this is deep cleaning it. The other one would be just pretty much cleaning it. And I'm gonna also show you how to keep your makeup sanitized. All right, y'all, so that's pretty much it. It looks pretty brand new. And you just put it on the side and let it sit for some time. But let me show you this one right here. This one right here is pretty dirty. Look how quick. So you don't need to buy expensive things to clean your brushes. You could just use this. Just make sure that it dries very, very well. So you just take all that until it's clean. It's so simple, guys. If you have more questions on this, let me know, but I think it's very simple. Guys, that's it. That is all. This is a clean brush. And just to show you how I put my brushes so they can dry just like that, just like these right here. These are about 8 hours that have been sitting here, so they're almost done. But these right here were the ones that I just cleaned for you guys to show y'all. And this is the sponge. So remember, this one, you can't go wrong with that, or the Sote that is more in the affordable side. Or if you want to try this one, if you got some cash that you want to just spend on, you can use this one right here. It's really, really good. They have all kinds of like a scent, or if you don't want it unscented or whatever. But yeah, guys, that's it for this one. And I'm gonna show you another way that I clean my brushes, but it's not deep cleaning. So I'll show y'all in a little bit. All right, ladies, so I already showed you how to deep clean your brushes, but now I'm gonna show you a way to clean your brushes very, very fast. And this goes to most of my like freelance makeup artists. You need this every time you do makeup for somebody. You have to clean them with professional makeup brush cleaner. You could buy this one, or my favorite one is the Cinema Secrets one, but I haven't got it in the mail, so what I'm gonna be using today is this. And then you need a small little cup. This is my little shot glass cup from Las Vegas. And then here are some dirty brushes that these are personally just for me. So I'm gonna show you pretty much how I clean brushes like very, very fast. And they don't take long to dry up like when you deep clean. So whenever you're like on set or whatever, this is the best thing to go about, so you can hurry up and clean your brushes. Or we also have this over here. I'm also cleaning these things up. But this right here, this sponge right here, so for example, like when you're using different kind of eyeshadows, when you're doing makeup on somebody and you need the brush to be clean, all you gotta do is get something like this and just go like that, and the color should come off. Like I know it's not as clean as when you clean it with what I'm gonna use right now, but this also helps when you are like on set freelancing and you need a brush immediately. So you are gonna need a piece of napkin, paper towel, and also, like I said, something where you can put some of the liquid. Like you can tell right here, I have it right here. Let me scoot this back. There we go. So so you guys see the brush. All you gotta do is dip it a little bit, go right here and just clean it all off. Go into circular motions, and you could also go like that until it's all off. And of course you can tell when it's finally clean when you don't see anything from the spot that you cleaned from. So just like this, guys, it's so easy, and that's clean. But you gotta give it a couple of minutes for it to dry up, and voila, that is ready to be used. So let me show you guys a couple of more, and yeah, so give me a sec. You can find this brush cleaner on Amazon, also the Cinema Secret one, or you can also find some at Ulta. Like if you don't, like you want to use something very easy, I think Elf has one as well, but I wasn't a fan of it, so I just go with what I love to use. And I always have to take this liquid with me when I'm doing multiple makeup for people, just in case I need a specific brush. I could just clean it up real quick, let it dry while I start on her like makeup, on like her eyebrows or something, and then just it'll be ready for me. And it has a really nice scent. It smells really good. It's not overpowering. So it's really good. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. So let me show you the ones that I have already. So these are it. As you can tell, they look super clean, but now they have to dry up for about 5 minutes. Just very little time compared to these right here. These definitely take about 8 to 9 hours, a little more sometimes because of how big they are. But yeah, and I hope that you guys learned how to go from this dirtiness to this spot clean brush. So I just wanted to show you guys a way to make sure that all of your makeup is pretty much ready to go, like for you to use it on somebody else, because every time you are going to do somebody else's makeup, you have to clean your makeup. And I don't mean clean like, oh, you got to take this off, but you have to use rubbing alcohol on all of your palettes that you have used on each person. If you don't, maybe they have like eye infection or a pink eye coming along or something, and you didn't put alcohol, you will get it. So you have to make sure that you are cleaning all of your makeup if you're using it on somebody else. So for example, this right here, it is brand new. I haven't used it on anybody, but I'm still going to disinfect it. So just with some rubber alcohol, that it's about 70% of alcohol, you just spray it, and all you do is let it dry. And I do this with all of my makeup. So all of my makeup palettes, all of my foundations, I'll literally just spray Even though I use a spatula to take this out, I still spray everything. So spray it. Just like I said for your brushes, after they're dry, you just spray some. You're doing the same thing, and you're just leaving it open for a couple of seconds, and that's it. That's how you know that all of your makeup will be like ready to go, and you know that nobody will get a pink eye or any infection. Also, for when you're using lip liners, you always have to sharpen them. Like for example, this one, I didn't sharpen it after I was done. So what I have to do is sharpen this, and then spray some rubber and alcohol, and then or sometimes it's even spray rubber and alcohol, then use your sharpener, and then put rubber and alcohol again, and you should be ready to go. You never want to put anything on somebody's lips, somebody's face that you have already used or dipped into for somebody else. And that goes back to mascara. Mascara is very important that you don't use what's already inside. You have to use, for every single person, a brand new one. A brand new one. If not, girl, they will sue you. They will definitely sue you. So that's just little things that you guys should know. For example, even if you're not a makeup artist, but you do other people's makeup, or also like if somebody else wants to use your makeup, make sure that you spray some rubber alcohol, because you might end up with something. So just be very, 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 very careful with what you are putting on your face. If it's clean, if it's not, you know, all that stuff. Make sure that all your stuff is clean if somebody else will be using it as well. You guys would like to see pretty much everything I have in my makeup kit, please let me know, and I will be down to do that for y'all. But anyways, I hope you guys learned something about how to keep your brushes clean and some of your makeup clean. If you guys have any other questions or would want to let me know, please don't forget to let me know on the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video. I love you guys so much. Bye.